Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is having a lovely day or night, depending when you are watching this video. So, today's pick a card is going to be what spiritual lesson will you be learning for 2021? 2 more months, and we are in a new year. So, I wanted to do this reading. Again, we're going to be looking at what your soul will be learning, or under what journey will you be going through for 2021. Remember that this is at a soul level. I will be doing other readings where we're going to be looking at your finances for 2021, where you're going to be looking at your love life for 2021. But for today's pick a card is going to be definitely what is the lesson that your soul will be learning for 2021. Remember that these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Thank you very much for all your lovely comments. It's amazing to see such a beautiful, beautiful love and support coming from you guys. Don't forget to subscribe and like and hit that notification bell. It really helps a lot, you guys. Thank you very much. So let's get started with option number 1. Remember that timestamps and all that information is always in the description box below. So let's get started. So for option number 1, let's see, what is the lesson that your soul is learning or is going to learn for 2021? And I have to write down 2021 because or else I'm going to be saying 2020 and I do not want to. So let's see. Hold on. Lesson for 2021. Yeah, just make sure I don't trip over my words. It is Mercury retrograde until November 13th. So let's have a look, you guys. Pile number 1. So maybe revisiting something, because I anything that happens during readings, I do feel like I always bring it back to my readings, my pick a card, or my clients. So you might be kind of like going back to something, okay, or making sure, writing things down, getting things on like concrete paper, right? Making sure that everything's legit, kind of like a sense of rebuilding, reorganizing. Now, each pile has a channeled message, so we will be looking at that. Sorry for my chicken scratch, you guys, when I channel. So we have Gaia. So for 2021, you guys will be embodying the energy of Gaia. You guys will be working with Gaia, and you guys will be thriving through adversity. Now, I do feel like this has been an energy that you have been working through this year, but I do feel like you're going to be bringing these lessons into 2021, because I do feel like 2020 was not an easy year. I mean, for nobody, but pile number 1, I do feel like for you guys, it has been a lot of adjustments, a lot of changing, a lot of having to navigate through certain things that you didn't even imagine that will happen, for since 2019, 2020 hit, and it's like, what happened, besides everything that's going on in the world? There's still like a lot of adversity that you went through on your personal life, a lot of unexpected. So the message is be open to the new, the different. Things need to change, and you know this, so let them change. Yes, it's chaotic or even overwhelming for now. You don't need to have it all figured out. Relax. You are juggling too many projects with too few arms. Learn to hold space for yourself. You have the ability to bring great life to the souls of this world through honoring your own soul journey. So, sorry it was off camera. I'm trying to read it. I do feel for you guys, your soul lesson for 2021 is definitely going to be you reminding yourself of your power, that you are an empress or an emperor of your life, that you do thrive through adversity, that if you got through 2020, you can definitely get through 2021. And also, I do feel like, because your main lesson for 2020, I know it's very confusing, but your main lesson for this year was to let go of control, right? To allow things that needed to change. And so I feel here that you guys, again, are bringing these tools that you've gathered from this year into 2021, and you're making it work in your favor. And I feel like in 2021, you're also going to be still working through the fact of like, okay, certain things need to change. And you know this, like at an intuitive level, you're going to know, your soul's going to tell you like, this needs to change. We can't continue doing things this way. Or there's a lot of like replanning, going back to the board, revisiting something and trying to see if we can make it work. And if not, we're going to have to completely walk away from it. But I also see here that you're going to be doing, on the positive side of 2021, you're going to be juggling a lot. So there's going to be a lot of demand. There's going to be a lot of work. There's going to be a lot of opportunity for you. Okay. And so it's going to be very important at a soul level to remind yourself that you also need to hold space for yourself, that you also need to nurture yourself, love yourself, take care of yourself, right? Because Gaia gives life to everything. You know, she's Gaia. And so I feel for you in 2021, you're going to be very abundant. You're going to be giving life to a lot of things. And I feel like this is going to be at times very overwhelming. Very overwhelming because, again, you're going to want to do so much. You're going to be feeling very creative. You're going to want to nurture a lot of projects. For some of you, you will be having a child because Gaia is, you know, the mother archetype. And so I feel like it's going to be very important that throughout all your projects and all your creations, and, you know, if you are a mother and taking care of other people other than yourself, that you also bring it back to you and you take care of yourself, you nurture yourself, you also nurture your own ideas, your own visions, and your own work. Okay, that's kind of the lesson that you're gonna have to learn. The titter-tatter between, you know, when am I giving too much of myself? Where am I overextending myself to the point that is depleting? And having like a fine balance between the both. So hopefully that's making sense. So let's see. Wow, going within, number 15. Yeah, these obsessive, this is the devil, right? The 15th Capricorn energy. Overworking. Capricorns are, not to bash any Capricorns. I love Capricorns. Capricorn rules my 6th house. I love Capricorn. I have a lot of Cap in my chart too. I feel like you tend to overwork a lot. Pile number 1. You overwork a lot to the point where you're burning, you know, both ends of a candle. And I feel like for 2021, you're really going to be learning how to go within, when to go within, when to retreat, when to take a step back. Especially in those times when things get chaotic for you. Especially in those times where you can't see because of all the fog and all the stress and all the, you know, the anxiety. You're going to have to go within in order for you to gain clarity. You're going to have to meditate. Meditation, pile number 1 for 2021 is going to be crucial because there's going to be a lot of demands from family, from friends, from work, especially work, okay? Make sure you're taking care of your health. I feel like 2020 has already been giving you a preview of how, when you don't take care of yourself, when you put your body last, when you put yourself last, your body takes a toll. Okay? So for 2021, you're still going to be learning this lesson. You're still going to be learning it. You're perfecting it. You're getting, you know, you're mastering it. And I feel like you are going to get to a place of unconditional love for self, because this is all about you, pile number 1. And don't think that this is selfish. We need to take time for ourselves. Door to value. Like I said, this is going to be a lot about work. The full moon in Taurus and on Halloween day is gonna be crucial. Set your intentions, pile number 1. Okay, it's gonna be in Taurus. Give a taker day depending on where you are in the world. But I do feel like for 2021, there's gonna be a lot of opportunities that are gonna open up to you. Now you're gonna have to find discernment on which opportunities will bring you the most value without you having to work like a horse or workhorse. Oh God, you guys, I'm so sorry. Like a workhorse. Oh man. Um, you, yeah. There's gonna be this period of like you're gonna have to go within and be like, can I take this other project, or do I have to put something else away or end something in order to take this other project? Because I do feel like there's going to be a lot of opportunity for you. A lot. You might be life path number 3, number 1, or number 4. Okay. Or number 5 for some of you, or 6. And I do feel like the doors of abundance, again, you're Gaia. You're embodying this Gaia energy for 2021. And your lesson is going to be like, yes, everything is open to you. Everything's available to you. But is everything worthy of you? Is everything worth taking up on? Like, is it worth carrying this heavy load? Okay, discernment. Increase, you guys. I don't know who you guys are, but 2021 is looking good, honey. It's looking real good financially, work-wise. I know I was gonna do another video for this, but it's coming up, so I have to mention it. There's a lot of money. There's a lot of increasing of your abundance, of opportunities, of a lot of creative projects. Okay, it's kind of like Spirit is leaving you little crumbs here and there, telling you like, go this way, this is the way to go. For a lot of you, you're working on your empire, you're working on building yourself, your status, your legacy in life. Another 3, Gaia energy, the Empress. So remember that, are we just taking things because they're just available to us? Again, you're going to be dealing with a lot of people. A lot of people are going to have you're going to have a lot of attention from people. Like the Empress, she attracts anything that she wants, right? But if you're not in a place of self-love and putting yourself first, you're going to be attracting the wrong attention and people who are energetic vampires. So, like I said, your lesson for 2021 is going to be about managing your workload, taking time for yourself, but also setting healthy boundaries with other people. Because there's going to be a lot of people coming at you wanting their energy to be blended in with yours. And Spirit is saying you have to be mindful of that. You have to know that certain people, you can't change them. It is what it is. And some people just can't be in your circle, and that's okay. Page of Wands. The Justice, yes, absolutely. There's a lot of work employment here. A lot of new work contracts coming in for 2021. Again, balance is going to be key for pile number 1 during 2021. Manifest. What did I say? You guys are Gaia energy. You guys are amazing manifestors. You guys are going to be manifesting a lot. And again, you have to be coming from a grounded place, because you can absolutely manifest a lot of immature people or a lot of things that are just not good for you, that are toxic, okay, that can drain your energy. So you have to be very careful of that. Make sure you're setting your boundaries straight so nobody can come at you sideways, is what I'm hearing here. The Page of Wands. For a lot of you, you're going to be stepping into a new endeavor. Be discerning about, what contracts you take on, what you say yes to, okay? Again, because you are Empress energy, there's going to be a lot of people who are sexually interested in you. So if you're looking for a partner, be discerning of that. I'm also getting, with the sexual interest, I think a lot about your solar plexus, creativity, okay? Not hearing you. Number 9, busy. I can't speak. Busy bee. So a lot of you, again, there's going to be a lot of demand on you. Relationship wise, work wise. Just be discerning. That is going to be your spiritual lesson for 2021, because you are the Empress or the Emperor. And so you're attracting a lot. And I feel like you're going to be dodging a lot of people. You're going to have to kind of learn to say no. to certain things, too many projects as well. Not every project is for you. Remember that. Some of them are just distractions. So be mindful of that. Stand in your power. Set boundaries where you need to set them. And then we have here the last card. Wow. Surrender your ego. Drop that ego. Don't take on projects. Wow, I can't speak, you guys. Pile number 1. Maybe you have a hard time speaking up because not hearing you. Maybe you have a hard time speaking up or setting boundaries with people. So that's something you're going to be exercising a lot during 2021. Using your voice, learning to say no. Being like, no, I'm busy. I'm sorry. I can't do that. No, I cannot take up on another project. Or I am I am tired right now. I need a break. I need time. That type of thing. All coming from self-love. And drop the ego. Don't take things just because it makes you, be in your ego. It's okay to be in our ego. Our ego protects us, is what gets us through the challenges and things like that, right? But remember, be of service, okay? And continue working from your heart, because I do feel like pile number 1, you guys are going to be very abundant in 2021, and it can be easy to get lost in the ego. Stay humble, pile number 1. Whoever you are, stay humble, okay? Because big things are coming for you in 2021, and Spirit wants you to know that. Remember, not everyone that stands by you has their best interests. Not everyone that's with you right now can go with you to the next level or the next stage of your life. And it is what it is. And that's something that you got to learn. Okay, so again, what is your spiritual lesson for 2021? It's all about you. It's about allowing changes to happen, allowing people to go if, they're not serving you and they're energetic vampires. Allowing yourself to relax, to not carry a heavy load. And whenever you feel stressed or overworked, take a step back. Okay, make sure you're nurturing yourself. Remember, by you doing that, you're also setting example for others. So that is what I have for pile number 1. If it resonated, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye. Pile number 2. Let's see, what is your spiritual lesson for 2021? So this is a channeled message. So we have the number 15, and it says you have to believe that the divine is keeping an eye on your things for you. It's time to deal with things head on. Don't let things pass you by. 88. So the numbers you might be seeing a lot is 15, 88. Let go of past experiences of rejection or abandonment. Step into unconditional trust. Durga, she is a warrior goddess. I personally never worked with her, so if you know who she is, definitely leave it in the comment section for others to learn about her. But what Spirit said is that she's a warrior goddess and she's a protector of what's good and true. You have been fighting negative energies at some level of your being, internal or external. Don't allow yourself to be intimidated. Don't turn away from the obstacle. You are blessed with divine intervention and protection. So pile number 2, I feel like your lesson is going to be learning to walk away from conflict. Okay, for 2021, it's definitely going to be releasing control, knowing that Spirit has your back, that Spirit is keeping an eye on things for you. Also about letting go a lot of the past. You're going to be dealing with situations from the past where you felt abandoned or where you felt rejected in some way, and not allowing that to hold you back in 2021. Learning to step into unconditional trust above anything else, and learning to not feel intimidated by people that you perceive are better or in higher position or status than you. I feel like also for 2021, you're going to have to deal with things head on, okay? Let it go. Yeah, you're going to be letting a lot of stuff go. Things that are not worth your time or your energy. More info is needed. Energy cleansing. Yeah, you're going to be going through an energy detox is what I want to say. Okay. And this is going to manifest again in letting go of those fears of rejection and of abandonment. So in some way you felt in the past that you were rejected or abandoned, these triggers will come up in order for you to work through them. Okay. In order for you to cleanse your energy of those feelings and integrate the lesson there. I'm also getting like, whenever you feel for 2021 that you are missing information or that everything is not revealed, you're also going to be learning about letting that go, being okay with not having all the answers, being okay with allowing things to unfold for you as they may. Okay. Connect to your heart. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be doing a lot of heart chakra healing for 2021. And I feel like you're going to be opening your heart. And again, these feelings will come up. Feelings of rejection, of abandonment, of insecurity, of past hurt. They're going to come up in order for you to open up your heart and to live more authentically to you. For a lot of you, you are going to be exploring, like, who are you loyal to and what are you loyal to? For a lot of you, you do have a lot of masters, I want to say, or a lot of, you're giving away your energy to a lot of things that I feel that you will be letting go for 2021. And for a lot of you, you have been dealing with these energies that have been draining you since 2019. 2021 is going to be filled with a lot of blessings, okay, as long as you stay in your fate and you allow things to play out according to a higher plan, according to your higher self, or however you call your higher power. And I love it how Spirit is bringing for every pile a little bit of like a preview of what's to come for 2021. So for you guys, it is a lot of blessings, okay? Again, amidst the confusion, amidst the fog, even when those moments when you feel like, man, there's more information needed, I don't have everything, why isn't everything falling into place, or why am I not seeing the bigger picture? That is when you need to step into unconditional trust. Okay. And this might cause some type of like internal or external conflict. But again, this is all for you to work through it, to step into the energy of trust. Higher self. A lot of your connection with your higher self, with source, is going to get very strong. Again, because you're opening your heart chakra, your heart space. 7 of Wands. So we have another 7. Wow. 7 of Swords. 7, 7, 7. The Garden and the Gate. Review and reflection. So a lot of you are going to be doing a lot of reflecting. A lot of reflecting for 2021. A lot of reviewing about where you've been, who are you loyal to, where are you giving your energy to. I feel for a lot of you for 2021, you're going to be getting your ducks in a row. You're going to be organizing things. You're going to be making a stand for yourself. Okay, again, this energy of not shying away from the obstacle, standing up for yourself, making a stand, right? Doing what is right for you regardless of what others are gonna say or what they will tell you. You will not allow others to intimidate you. And I feel for a lot of you, because the 7 of Wands is essentially, could be a card about fighting, right? It can be a card about a lot of people coming at you, feeling like you're under attack. So for a lot of you, I do feel that there is going to be, I'm not going to lie, it is going to be a semi-challenging year for 2021. But I do feel like amidst all that, there's a lot of blessings, because you're learning to stand for your truth. You're willing to stand for what is authentic for you, even if that means with the Seven of Swords, going on your own for a little bit. For a lot of you as well, you're going to be looking back at, why do you keep yourself here behind the gate? Why don't you allow yourself to go and explore? And for a lot of you, you're going to realize it's because there's something in your heart chakra that is not allowing you to. We have these two women looking at afar. They're both looking at, like, what else is out there for me. And I feel for 2021, at a spiritual level, you're going to be realizing what that is, and you're going to be cleansing your energy from that in order for blessings to come in order for you to step out of your comfort zone. Because you're going to notice in 2021 that you've had the key all along to open this gate, that nobody really had you here other than yourself. Okay, and I do see you putting a lot of things in order. It might be that 2021 might be a personal year number 7 for those of you watching. For a lot of you, you might be life path number 7, others life path number 2. Those are the numbers that are being repeated here. You might have Pisces moon, okay, or Cancer moon, or a water moon for that matter. If your personal year for 2021 is number 7, there will be a lot of working with your higher self, for sure. Knowing about your spiritual truth, your values, what you stand for. A lot of reflecting, a lot of taking time for self. Surrender frustration. So for a lot of you, you are going to be going through a lot of frustration for 2021. Okay, and I feel like that is part of the spiritual lesson, learning to work through the frustration, learning when to take a step back and retreating, learning to look at things from a different approach, knowing when to make a stand, learning to choose which battles you want to fight. That's what the 7 of Wands to me is also about. It's about learning to pick your battles. What is worth fighting for? You know, you can't stop and, like, the best metaphor I can give you is like you're on your path, you're walking, right? And there's pebbles on your path. There's always something on your path, like a piece of trash, a piece of pebble, a bottle. There's something always on your path. You're not going to stop and move every little thing that's on your path. That's just going to be very draining to your energy, right? Metaphorically speaking. So again, it's the same thing here for you in 2021. Learning to choose what is worth wasting your energy or putting your energy into certain situations, and what is not, learning to let it go. And your higher self and your heart are going to be the ones to tell you exactly which ones are worth the fight and which ones are better to just dip and leave and just let them be. Because I feel like if you stop at everything, or if you try to fight every single battle, you're going to come to a period of frustration. The goddess Durga is definitely working with you, Durga. She's going to help you see what's good and what's true, what is the most value to you and your journey. And it's going to look different for every single one of you. And do not allow, yourself to be intimidated by something, how big an obstacle might look like. If you know it's worth the fight and you know it's worth you making a stand, then go for it. Do it. Because I feel like pile number 2, you guys stop yourselves a lot from going towards your passions. I feel like you do this because you're afraid of rejection. You're afraid of what people might say, what people might gossip. But I see that you're very skillful. Very, very skillful, and you're very good at what you do. And I do see that there's going to be a lot of blessings for you. There's a lot of good connections coming for you as well for 2021. But your insecurities or your frustration can sometimes get in the way. So those are the lessons that you're going to be learning for 2021. If it resonated, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye, pile number 2. Pile number 3. Let's see, what is the spiritual lesson for 2021? Okay, so we have number 16. Interesting. Pile number 2 had number 15. Something's troubling you. Divine abundance wants to flow to you. Open yourself to receive it. You are coming into your power. You got this. Do not allow your... Wow, when you're channeling, you're trying to write. Your uncertainty to hold you back. Methodical steps need to be implemented. It's time to move to the next task. When the time is right, take the leap, take the jump. Do not waste your energy. Strike with perception, plan, keep things simple, one step in front of the other. So very similar to pile number 2. Very similar. So if you felt called to pile number 2, I would suggest you go to pile number 2. I do feel like there's going to be an overlap. But your spiritual lesson is about learning to trust your own timing, as well as opening up to abundance, okay? Remaining open even though there might be troubling situations or times during 2021. I feel for a lot of you, 2021, your spiritual lesson is going to be coming into your power. Taking a methodical approach to things, learning to plan things out. For a lot of you, you're going to be taking the next step on your journey for 2021, and this might create a little bit of uncertainty, a little bit of hesitation. It might trouble you a little bit, but of course, if Spirit is telling you to take the next step, it's because you are definitely ready. I feel for a lot of you, you're going to be taking a huge leap, a huge risk for 2021. Again, trust your intuition, trust your sense of timing, plan things out, keep things simple in 2021. And even though you might not see everything come together, or you might not see the end goal of how things will manifest for you in 2021, I do want you to keep taking one step in front of the other. So that's all you need to do. And sometimes we forget that on our spiritual journey, and we get so caught up in, I want to see the big picture, and I want to know where I'm going. I want to know if I'm going to be successful, if this is worth the investment, is this worth my energy? And Spirit is saying sometimes it's not that simple. What is simple, though, is just taking one step in front of the other. That's all you need to do. Okay, so that is your spiritual lesson for 2021. Now let's see what the cards have to say. Indigo. Mystery and mastery of life. Wow, what did I just say? Sometimes we don't know exactly where we're going. So for 2021, pile number 3, there's going to be a lot of mystery in the air for you guys, okay? There's going to be a lot of trying to figure things out. A lot of wishing you knew. A lot of like, wow, where is this taking me? But just know it's taking you to your north node with a star there. You're mastering your life. You're mastering your power. And being in your power doesn't equal you knowing all the answers. We never have all the answers. And you're going to have to learn to be comfortable with that for 2021. You might be life path number 2, life path number 1. Your birthday might land on the 21st of a month. Door to romance. Wow. Number 33. Life path number 3 for some of you. I feel for a lot of you, you're going to free yourself. And it's very interesting. That's why I feel like pile number 2 is very linked with you guys. Okay? Because they're also setting their heart free. They're also liberating themselves. But for you guys, it feels more along the lines of relationships. Where them, it felt like just in life in general. There's a new door opening up in regards to love. Or maybe about a current relationship. There might be a time in 2021 where you're going to feel very uncertain about your person or where this relationship is going. But regardless, there is a beautiful new beginning for you. And that is where you need to trust. You need to open your heart up and trust that this new beginning is going to lead you exactly where you need to be, to your north node. Wow, yes, big life changes, learning to go with the flow. And that is where I was saying, for some of you, you're going to be taking a huge leap to begin something new in 2021. And that is where you need to step into this unconditional trust and trusting your own timing, your own perception, your own intuition. For a lot of you, you are my star seeds. You are my indigo child, you know, my indigo children. And your intuition, your sense of timing is uncanny. I don't even know if that's the word, but it's right on point. And so you need to learn to trust yourself, especially for 2021, because you will be entering a new chapter of your life. And you're going to be letting go, freeing yourself of a lot of things that do not serve you in order for you to roam free like the horses. Horses don't like to be, you know, restricted in any way. They're free souls. They're majestic beings, again, stepping into your power. You might be a horse in Chinese astrology. Wow, Queen of Swords. You might be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Oh my God, you guys, the Sun. I love it how we're getting previews of what 2021 will entail and why you're learning these lessons. I love it. There's a lot of beautiful things coming your way. You just got to be open to them. You have to be open to them. The Queen of Swords does not play games. The Queen of Swords, I love her. She's amazing. She doesn't BS. She knows her truth. She knows what she stands for. And she can see things. She has the ability of foresight, right? She has the ability to see because of her experience, because of her wisdom, because of what she has gone through in her life and her past experiences. And you're bringing all this to the table to sense out your timing in order to step into this new beginning. And for a lot of you, you're going to embody the Queen of Swords, and you're going to be cutting out things that do not serve you, and you're not going to be afraid of doing that. Because you know that ultimately freeing yourself from this is going to bring you happiness, success, and victory. Wow, the Death card, massive transformation. Yeah, you're cutting a lot of people and a lot of things out of your life. Things that would keep you caged. Things that wouldn't allow you to move in a new direction. To be free in some way. You're setting boundaries. Yes, honey, you're setting boundaries for 2021. You're learning a lot about your boundaries in order for you to feel empowered. Not from a place of selfishness, but from a place of, you know, integrity. In order for you to radiate. There's a lot of transformations. Ask for help. Imbalance. Yeah, anything that's keeping you in balance, anything that's keeping you, you know, restricted or just not in the right mindset, you're going to let it go. You're just going to be like, I don't have time for this. I have things to do. Don't try to change people is what I'm getting here. Pile number 3, okay? Don't try to do that. I feel like you're going to experience a lot of tower moments for 2021, to be completely honest, especially with the death card here. And what I'm getting here from Spirit is do not be afraid to ask for help, especially during these life changes. And with the rainbow there, rainbows come after a storm. So I do feel like you're going to be going through a lot of storms, a lot of changes, a lot of upheaval here. But they're all to lead you towards new beginnings and to put you in a position of empowerment, in order for you to set healthy boundaries with others and with yourself as well. But there is this big reminder here that you're being led to your north node. This Mercury retrograde has me tripping all over my words. It's leading you towards your north node, towards your happiness, towards your fulfillment, towards a place of balance. A lot of people are going to be trying to come in and kind of get the tea on what's going on, okay? Or kind of be like, oh, this person has changed a lot. Pile number 3 has changed. They're not the same person. But you're very aware of things now. And you're not allowing things to take away your energy anymore. Wow, you're surrendering to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson in every moment. And that's what you're doing. You're embracing every storm, every tower moment, every transformation, every imbalance, every lesson. And that's what's turning you into the Queen of Swords. And I know she gets a bad rap. You know, a lot of people say she's the B word and that she can be. She definitely can be when you push her to her limits, or when she's in a place of imbalance, right? When she's not at her full vibration or her purest vibration. But it's because she's seen a lot. And I feel like you guys are going to definitely embrace every lesson. Everything that you're going to go through is going to make you into the Queen of Swords, but in the highest vibration possible. And that is what is going to keep you focused. And anything that is not in alignment has to go. It has to go. And you're going to be so so forward about it. I don't feel like you're going to titter tatter between this. I don't feel like you're going to be shy about this either. You're just going to be doing what you need to be doing, because you know that this is getting you to where you need to be. Anything else here? Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a lot of the deception is going to fall apart. It's going to fall away. Okay, for a lot of you, this will have to do with a relationship. I do have to be completely honest. Okay, with the love interest, maybe you have been deceiving yourself, or maybe you've been in a relationship that has not been serving you, and you know this for a fact. Okay, I feel like you're allowing yourself to observe observe everything that's going on around you and gather the information. Because again, there's going to be this fog, there's going to be this mystery, right, in 2021 for pile number 3. But I feel like you're allowing things to come to you. And as they do, you're going to be just like, okay, this serves me, this doesn't. You're going to be organizing, you're going to be very practical. And that is what the note says, right? It says, be methodical. The Queen of Swords is very methodical. She does not take a step without knowing how this is going to affect this, and that. Like, she plans everything out. And I feel like you guys are coming up with this very good plan. Strategic moves is what I'm getting here to get to where you want to be. And again, this is not overstepping over anybody. This is not, coming from a place of ego. This is just you being very focused on where you need to be and where you want to go. And this is what is going to give you success, ultimately. And this Queen of Swords energy is what is going to motivate you and get you to make these life changes and be decisive about it. Because your mind is going to be very, very clear about where you're going and where are you and what do you want to do about a certain situation. You won't let things bother you or trouble you in any way. I mean, things that are insignificant, right? Like this bird trying to get into her house. Like, why would she be bothered about that? When the bird needs to be outside, it doesn't need to be inside her house. You get me? Yeah, you're not wasting energy. You're not. And you're striking with clear perception. Anything else here, Spirit? Yeah, you're taking the steps as they show up for you. So that is your lesson for 2021. If it resonated, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos when I upload. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful day or night. Take care of yourselves. Bye.